Today, we're diving into something that doesn't always get a lot of attention, but honestly, it should. I'm talking about primary elections and why they're pure gold for grassroots activists like us trying to make real, positive change inside our political party. And independent voters who don't want to be affiliated with a party but still want to participate in a primary election, keep watching or listening. I've got good news for you later in this episode. Now, I know primaries don't always feel exciting. They don't have the fireworks of a general election or the endless media hype. But here's the thing. This is where the real work happens. This is the backstage, the writer's room, the audition, the rehearsals, the moment before the curtain goes up and spotlight hits. But if you care about shaping the show's story for when they do, this is where you show up. First, primaries are where the party picks, or selects if we let them, its champions. Think of them as auditions. If we're trying to move our party toward election integrity, health freedom, no property tax, whatever your issue is, we need the right people on the ballot. And the primary is how they get there. Second, grassroots power hits different in a primary. Turnout is usually way lower than in general elections. Many times, only a handful of percentage points. A tiny minority of Ohio's 8 million registered voters. This means a small, organized crew of volunteers, neighbors, and activists can actually tip the scales. You don't need millions of dollars. You need momentum and a plan. What you need is organization and mobilization. Third, you get to send a message. If an incumbent isn't listening to the people, if they're cozying up to corporate donors, ignoring grassroots voices, a primary challenge puts them on notice. Win or lose, you shift the conversation. That matters. And fourth, it's a training ground. Every primary campaign is a chance to build our organizing skills, try out our messaging, grow our network, raise our voice. Even if our candidate doesn't win, the infrastructure stays. Our candidates get playing time and name recognition. The lessons persist. The grassroots movement grows. So, if you've ever looked at your party and thought, this doesn't reflect me, guess what? Primaries are your chance to change that. Corrupt party insiders know this. It's why the worst of our party never miss a primary. Want to shake them up? Show them our strength when we're organized and we vote? Make sure you cast a ballot during primary election season, which in Ohio is 30 days. Whether it's an absentee ballot, a mail-in ballot, a deployed military ballot, or an in-person ballot, make it count. Cast it. Early or on primary election day. You decide. Here's the good news I promised for you independent voters, or unaffiliated voters, as Ohio calls you. What if you prefer to stay unaffiliated? If you wish to remain unaffiliated and not align with any political party, you have an option. No matter how you vote, it's called an issues-only ballot. You can request an issues-only ballot, which allows you to vote on local or state issues without declaring a party affiliation. However, this does mean you won't be voting for any party candidates during the primary. Don't sleep on primaries. Don't skip them. And definitely don't underestimate the power of showing up early when the rest of the world is still distracted. Because the people who shape the primary, they often shape the future. This year we have a primary election on May 6th. Early voting and absentee voting start April 8th. And if you're not already registered to vote, you've got until April 7th to do that. This is our moment, Ohio. Let's make it count. This episode is brought to you by the Grassroots Freedom Initiative, or GFI for short. If you're not already on our email and text lists, please be sure to join our network of thousands of Ohioans. It's easy, free, and we won't ask you for money. Visit gfiohio.com and click the Join Us button in the upper right-hand corner of any page. Or you can text the letters GFI to 66866 and follow the prompts. And please be sure to find and follow us on YouTube and Rumble. Subscribe, hit the notification bell, and give us a like to be made aware when we post new content. Thanks for watching. Please remember to stay informed and get engaged.